Hi. If you've been following along this month, you've covered a lot of ground. You've looked at boundaries, the outer structure of how you set expectations in relationships. You've explored the automatic activations that are happening inside you before you even choose to speak in a hard conversation. You identified your attachment patterns, the ones your nervous system built while you were a child. And this week you brought it into your body. You started identifying what the pattern feels like, where it lives, where it tries to protect. That's a month of real work. Today, I want to close up this week's topic of nervous system and attachment with a discussion about relationships. Your relationships can be a place of healing. Relationships are a great place to practice the skills, a place where you can apply what you've learned and see how you might need to adjust, a place where things change at the level where old patterns live. Your nervous system didn't develop its patterns in isolation. It built them in relationships, in thousands of small moments with the people who were caring for you or failing to care for you, or somewhere in between. Even with teachers and peers at school, the patterns were written by relational experience, which means relational experience can also contribute to the rewriting of them. New experiences, combined with insight and understanding of your attachment style, begins to build evidence that new patterns, new ways of responding are not dangerous. They can be healing and create space for healthier relationships to exist. New experiences. Moments where your nervous system expects one thing to happen and something different happens. You brace for someone to leave, and they stay. You say the vulnerable thing, and it's received with care instead of dismissal. You set a limit, and the relationship survives. You stay present in a hard conversation instead of running away, and nothing catastrophic happens. Each one of those moments is data, new data. The kind that the nervous system can use to start revising the rules that it wrote a long time ago. And that's what I mean when I say your relationships can heal you. Every moment of genuine safety, genuine connection, genuine repair after rupture, those moments do something. They accumulate. Over time, they start to feel more familiar than the old danger, and familiar is what the nervous system trusts. So every time you take the breath before you respond, instead of firing off the old reaction, you're wiring a new way of being. Every time you name what's happening in your body instead of getting swept into the reactivity, you're wiring a new way. Every time you ask whether a reaction belongs to now or then, and you choose to respond in the now, you're wiring a new way. Every time you let someone be close when the old pattern would have been pushing them away, you're wiring a new way. None of those moments might feel dramatic in and of themselves. They might even feel small, but they compound. They build something, like Legos. And what they build, slowly and quietly over time, is a nervous system that has new evidence about what relationships can feel like. And that evidence is what changes the blueprint. It establishes your new patterns. The fact that you're doing this work, that you're even watching videos about nervous system and attachment patterns and the gap between stimulus and response, that you're asking hard questions about why you do what you do in relationships that matter to you, that counts for something. Some people don't give this attention. They spend their lives inside the automatic patterns without ever getting curious about them, without ever asking where they came from or whether they still serve a purpose even. You're asking, and that in itself puts you on a path forward. So if you want to go deeper, if you want to be in a community of people who are discussing and practicing these skills, come join us. I do a live session every Sunday, and if you cannot attend, you can catch the replays. There are courses and handouts and ebooks and support from me and the other community members, all waiting for you inside Enjoy Being Human, my community on School, SKOOL. The link is in my bio. Thanks for spending this month with me, all about boundaries and attachment and nervous system and attachment. It genuinely means something. I would love to hear in the comments what has been useful for you from this video or any of the videos. Let's just start the conversations. I hope to see you on Sunday. I love you. Take care of yourself. And I'm always sending you peace and light.